Welcome, seekers of the truth, to the Magical Services channel. So this is going to be a most supreme career horoscope for the general collective for the day of August 15th, 2026. With that said, let's get into your horoscope. So on August 15th, 2026, the collective career climate is defined by Mercury conjunct Jupiter in Leo, an expensive, confident signature for communication, strategy, and professional visibility. Ideas travel further now, and conversations can open doors that seemed closed before. Because this conjunction sextiles Venus in Libra, negotiations, financial discussions, creative pitches, and collaborative plans are favored when they are presented with fairness, polish, and respect. This is a strong moment for networking, contracts, marketing, and proposals that rely on persuasion rather than force. Optimism is high, but Jupiter can enlarge promises, so figures, deadlines, and obligations should be checked before enthusiasm becomes commitment. Venus in Libra is central to the material and business tone of the day, especially because it squares true Black Moon Lilith exactly. This brings hidden values, financial resentments, and unspoken ambitions into the open. Professional relationships may be tested by questions of worth: who's valued, who is underpaid, who is taking credit, and whose contributions have been ignored. Money may become emotionally charged. There can be a powerful desire for beauty, status, or approval, but the square to Lilith demands honesty about motives. Business dealings that depend on charm alone may falter if deeper issues are avoided. Creative and financial fields can produce breakthroughs, but only if taboo topics are addressed directly. Venus also trines Uranus and trines Pluto, giving career matters an electric, transformative quality. Sudden opportunities can emerge through innovation, technology, unusual contacts, or unconventional strategies. Financial patterns may shift rapidly, especially where outdated values have limited growth. This is not a day for rigid thinking. Professional alliances can awaken new possibilities, and a single conversation may alter a long-term plan. Pluto's influence adds strategic depth. Power dynamics beneath the surface become visible, and decisions made now carry lasting consequences. Ambition is intensified, but it must be paired with awareness of control, manipulation, or obsessive competition. The waxing crescent moon's movement from Virgo into Libra shapes the practical rhythm of work. While the moon is in Virgo, the focus is on details, analysis, correction, and refinement. Tasks requiring precision are favored, and small errors may become noticeable. As the moon enters Libra, the mood shifts toward diplomacy, cooperation, and aesthetic judgment. The moon's approach to Venus supports financial reconciliation, cooperative problem solving, and improved workplace relations. However, the moon also squares Mars and opposes Neptune, so clarity can be compromised by impatience, passive aggression, or unrealistic expectations. It is important to verify instructions, avoid assumptions, and not let frustration create avoidable conflict. Mars in Cancer, square Neptune, weakens direct professional momentum. Drive becomes indirect, defensive, or emotionally colored. Ambition may be strong, but it can be difficult to act decisively. There may be confusion about goals or a tendency to avoid confrontation until resentment builds. In its best form, this aspect supports compassionate leadership, intuitive problem solving, and work that serves emotional or collective needs. In its harder form, it can produce scattered energy, missed deadlines, or decisions based on wishful thinking. Competitive situations are better handled through patience than through force. If a project feels foggy, it is better to pause and clarify than to push forward blindly. Saturn retrograde in Aries adds a serious undercurrent to ambition and financial planning. Its trine to Mercury and Jupiter supports disciplined thinking, realistic strategy, and long-term professionalism. This is a favorable influence for revising plans, reviewing responsibilities, and making decisions that require maturity. Saturn may slow action, but it strengthens durability. Projects that are structured carefully can last. Its opposition to Venus suggests that financial or relational compromises may need re-evaluation. There may be tension between what feels pleasing and what is sustainable. Career advancement now depends less on flash and more on accountability, consistency, and the willingness to face facts. The nodal axis frames the larger career direction. With the North Node in Aquarius and the South Node in Leo, professional growth is moving away from purely personal recognition toward collaboration, innovation, and contribution to larger systems. The Sun in Leo near the South Node can pull toward familiar patterns, the need to be praised, to lead visibly, or to protect pride. Yet the future favors networks, teams, technology, and objectives that benefit groups rather than individual ego alone. Careers may advance when ambition is connected to collective progress. Leadership is still possible, but it must be inclusive and forward-looking. The challenge is to release outdated definitions of success without losing confidence. Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto form a supportive pattern of sextiles and trines, suggesting that professional transformation can be constructive if handled consciously. Uranus encourages experimentation and sudden insight. Neptune adds vision but can blur facts. Pluto reveals hidden resources, institutional power, and psychological motives. Together, they indicate that career developments may be tied to larger changes in markets, technology, or organizational structures. Breakthroughs are possible in fields involving innovation, research, healing, media, finance, or systems reform. The danger is grandiosity or secrecy. The opportunity is to build something more authentic and resilient. The likely career developments of this day include important conversations, revised financial plans, unexpected openings, and heightened awareness of professional worth. Competition may be intense but indirect, especially where Mars-Neptune creates uncertainty or hidden agendas. Financial decisions should be made with care, but not avoided out of fear. The strongest path is to combine Mercury-Jupiter optimism with Saturn's realism and Venus's fairness. Ambition can be powerful, but it must be ethical, precise, and willing to adapt. Those who communicate openly, address hidden power dynamics, and remain flexible in changing circumstances are most likely to turn this date into progress. The collective work field is not asking for blind hustle. It is asking for intelligent evolution. So that is what I had for you today, collective. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to like this video or comment this video or share this video or hype this video or subscribe to our channel if you have not already. Or hype our channel by letting your friends and acquaintances who might benefit from it know about it. All those acts would be great and greatly appreciated. Now, there's a magical service being offered in the description box as is fitting for a magical channel. Feel free to check it out. It could be very useful. And beyond that, stay in tune for future uploads because I always try to try to keep fresh stuff on here for you guys. All sign readings, sign-specific readings, longs and shorts, divinations, and astrology readings. And wherever else you would like to see if feasible. With all that said, I thank you so much for your time and for being here and being part of our tribe and supporting our channel. Until the next time, blessings.